Hello and welcome to TTV News on TayNinhTV television station. Ladies and gentlemen, on February 9, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, Permanent Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, head of the National Assembly delegation of TayNinh Province, visited and wished Happy New Year to the Standing Committee of Trang Bang Thao Party Committee and inspected the organization of enjoying spring celebrating dates in the town. Reporting on the situation of organizing the Lunar New Year of 2024, Mr. Võ Văn Dũng, Secretary of Trang Bang Thao Party Committee, said that Trang Bang Thao has done a good job of taking care of and preparing joyful dates for the people, according to the policy that everyone and every family can enjoy spring and celebrate dates. In addition, the Town Party Committee and People's Committee focus on leadership and direction to ensure traffic safety and communication, strengthen propaganda to raise people's awareness of practicing rights and combating risks, maintain stable political security, social order and safety on border and inland areas before, during and after holidays. Speaking at the meeting, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái requested Trang Bang Thao Party Standing Committee to continue promoting revolutionary traditions, maintaining solidarity and efforts to overcome all difficulties, focusing on leading and directing the successful implementation of political tasks in 2024. Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái suggested and pointed out a number of directions and solutions to help the locality perform well the tasks of socio-economic development, improve the quality of people's life in the coming time. Along with other forces participating in ensuring security and order for people to safely celebrate it, the mobile police force, TayNinh Police, is also on duty 100% ready to take on tasks when ordered. During these Lunar New Year days, officers and soldiers of the Mobile Police Department TayNinh Police always ensure to be on duty 24 per 24 hours, ensuring strict implementation of tasks assigned by superiors. For officers and soldiers, waking up for the people to sleep, guarding the people so they can play, is not only encapsulated in this mission, but also a right and an order from the head. Lunar New Year of 2024 with the motto High Combat Readiness, Solidarity, Joy, Health, Safety, Savings, Leaders and Commanders of the Provincial Military Command have rightly built and deployed plans ensuring full regime standards and cultural and spiritual life for officers and soldiers to enjoy spring and celebrate it. Specifically, those receiving salary in the Provincial Armed Forces will receive a full month's salary allowance after deducting the deductions, while soldiers will receive an allowance of 500,000 Vietnam dong for each country to enjoy spring and celebrate it. Particularly for officers currently studying at military schools from 500 kilometers to the north, they will be supported 7 million Vietnam dong per person, while studying at the remaining schools will be supported 5 million Vietnam dong per person. For the number of soldiers preparing to deploy, the Party Committee of the Provincial Military Command also organized meetings and gave gifts to countries to return home to celebrate it with their families. Before and during the Lunar New Year, consecutive working delegations of the head of the Provincial Military Command visited, encouraged and gave gifts to officers and soldiers in general and military posts at the border in particular. The Provincial Military Command directs agencies, localities and units to strengthen barracks, decorated couplets, slogan banners to create a joyful and exciting atmosphere for officers and soldiers to enjoy spring and celebrate it right at their units. Turn to other news. Along with focusing on the synchronous implementation of professional measures, propaganda on fighting against smuggling, trade fraud and counterfeit goods is also paid attention by the Steering Committee Against Smuggling, Trade Fraud and Counterfeit Goods, referred to as the Provincial Steering Committee RE89. Accordingly, the Provincial Steering Committee RE89 requires the provincial departments and branches and the People's Committees of district, towns and cities based on their assigned functions and tasks to promote legal propaganda and education among civil servants and people in the fight against smuggling, trade route, and counterfeiters, mobilize the public to actively participate in denouncing crime, especially smuggling crimes, and not participate in or abetting smuggling, trade route, and counterfeiters, resolutely say no to smugglers and counterfeiters. The Department of Information and Communications, provincial radio and television station, is assigned to preside over and coordinate with news agencies, press agencies, functional forces, and the standing office of the Provincial Steering Committee RE89 to build propaganda plan on the operational directions of the RE89 Provincial Steering Committee and member agencies. The Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Committee is also assigned the task of coordinating with relevant departments, branches, and organizations to deploy educational and propaganda messages among union members and people about the fight against corruption, smuggling, trade route, and counterfeiters. In 2023, although there are still many difficulties due to rising prices of agricultural materials and animal feed, the province's livestock sector still achieved many positive results. The livestock herd in the province increased in both size, quantity, and output. In 2023, the province's livestock sector has attracted 17 projects with a total registered capital of more than 1 billion Vietnam dong. There are currently 146 livestock projects in operation. The whole province currently has 102 livestock farms linked to production and consumption of products. Most of these farms have invested and operated to achieve disease-free livestock facilities and according to Vietgap standards. The system of slaughterhouses is also specifically planned, gradually eliminating and relocating facilities located in residential areas that pollute the environment and do not ensure food safety. During the year, the dangerous epidemic in livestock and poultry did not occur. Disease prevention work was maintained and many positive results were achieved. During annual dates, the amount of household waste increases many times compared to normal days. In order to avoid hotspot of environmental pollution, waste collection units in the province continue to strengthen cleaning activities day and night. Specifically, after New Year's Eve, workers simultaneously went out to clean the streets, especially market areas where the amount of household waste increased, to ensure the appearance of the street and the central area to be always clean and beautiful so that people can enjoy spring and celebrate it. Regarding the collection of people's household waste, the company only temporarily does not collect on the first and second days of that, start working normally again from the third update.
And in 2023, the State Bank of the Ninh Province branch closely follows the direction of the State Bank of Vietnam and the People's Committee of the Ninh Province. The Ninh banking sector has drastically and effectively implemented solutions, policies to support the people and businesses in accessing credit, reducing the interest rates, fees, restructuring debt repayment terms to keep the same debt group, improving and simplifying the lending procedures and processes. The total outstanding loans by the end of 2023 reached nearly 98,000 billion Vietnam dong, up to 13.5% compared to the beginning of the year, and up to 2.5% over the previous month, of which divided by term short-term outstanding debt reached over 72,000 billion Vietnam dong, up to 15.3% compared to the beginning of the year, accounting for 74% of the total outstanding debt. And in 2023, the non-foreign investment capital attraction reached for $751 million, an increase of 8.5% over the same period. This number has great significance because the Ninh is a border province with about 240 kilometers of border with the Kingdom of Cambodia and a large area of agricultural land, and thus, up to now, the Ninh province has attracted for 369 foreign investment projects, with a total registered capital is over $9.7 billion, and among them, China is the country with the highest investment capital. Next is Korea. The remaining are the other countries and territories.
Ladies and gentlemen, to welcome the Lunar New Year of 2024, many joyful and exciting events have been held in almost all localities in the province. In TayNinhTV, the highlight of the activities is still the art performance and firework display. This year, the program is invested and elaborately staged with a beautiful firework display, bringing a lot of joyful and excitement. Right from the evening of the 30th update, more and more people flocked to Xuân Hồng Park, where events took place on New Year's Eve. For many people in TayNinhTV, this year's New Year's Eve program has grown in both scale and quality. Every year, I try to return home to celebrate it. I'm very happy, very joyful. It is very warm here. I haven't been back for 20 years. So I feel very happy. Suddenly, I couldn't see it at all. I felt emotional, and the road was also very beautiful. I myself am very excited and hopes that after this time, I will have many more times to come here and celebrate New Year's Eve with all people and especially standing on my homeland to welcome the New Year. One of the most anticipated highlights of New Year's Eve is the 15-minute fireworks display that attracted everyone's attentive attention. Then enters the new year, the year of Dragon 2024, with much joy and expectation. An atmosphere of joy and excitement permeated everywhere. This can be seen as a good start and also a motivation for the entire party, people, and army of TayNinhTV to be determined to successfully implement the socio-economic development goals and tasks of the province in 2024 and following years. Dear audience, on the evening of February 9, fireworks displays were held in TayNinhTV as well as districts and towns in TayNinhTV province. People gathered at the display locations to welcome the Lunar New Year of 2024. The work of ensuring traffic safety has been tightened by the traffic police force in these areas to ensure that people can safely celebrate that. In 2024, on districts, towns, and cities in the province, organized fireworks displays so police in districts, towns, and cities proactively deploy plans to ensure traffic safety on New Year's Eve for people to enjoy spring welcome that. Especially on this occasion, the traffic police force has mobilized the mobile police force, commune, ward, and town police, people's patrol force, and street residents to participate in maintaining security and order to ensure safety for people watching fireworks displays. The traffic police force and the office arranged armed forces to support TayNinhTV police at the city's fireworks display sites in patrolling the city's roads as well as blocking checkpoints. The traffic police department mobilized 100% of its troops to perform tests to help people watch fireworks safely and conveniently. To ensure traffic safety on New Year's Eve takes place smoothly and safely, the leadership of TayNinhTV Police has directed the entire province police force to be on duty with 100% of their jobs, mobilizing the maximum number of vehicles to participate in the check and control lane separation and traffic flow to avoid traffic jams as well as teenagers gathering to race illegally and resolutely handle it to ensure people's safety. After fireworks show, the authorities continue to arrange forces to ensure people could travel smoothly and safely. At the same time, they deploy measures to prevent illegal racing in the area, helping people celebrate it in a happy atmosphere. After the fireworks display ends, there are a lot of people traveling around, so the traffic police developed a plan to regulate vehicles, divide lane and routes so that vehicles can travel safely. In addition, we also organize forces to patrol outside routes to support safe transportation. On New Year's Eve, TayNinhTV Police Force is on duty on the roads to ensure traffic safety to serve people safely celebrating that. According to records, on the evening of February 9, there were no traffic jams in the areas in the province where fireworks displays were held.
TayNinhTV is a locality located in the southern key economic region, a dynamic and strongly developed area of industry, urbanism, and services, with 3 international border gates of Mộc Bài, Sa Mạc, and Tân Nam, along with national border gates and auxiliary border gates It is an important trade hub connecting Vietnam with Asian countries in the expanded the Mekong sub-region international economic corridor thanks to the Trans-Asia route. On the other hand, Thailand is also a locality with many potential opportunities and advantages to catch the wave of investment in developing industry, agriculture, applying high technology, and service tourism. We chose to invest in Thailand for this reason. The transportation system here is quite convenient, can connect to Ho Chi Minh City and Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province and Mopay border gate also. And the investment environment here is also very good. The regional leaders also care and accompany businesses. The strength of Thailand currently is that Thailand has a lot of land, a lot of industrial parks, a lot of projects suitable for new investment. In addition, it is the determination of the local government. The government support is very good, supporting paperwork and procedures, also supporting consulting, introducing projects that may be suitable for us. Last June, I also led a group of the European Business Association about Thailand province, and many businesses do not know Thailand before, and it is their first time coming to Thailand, so they are very impressed with the investment environment here. In recent years, although the economy has been affected by many adverse factors at the home and abroad, the picture of attractive investment of Thailand province is still improving. For 5 consecutive years, Thailand has maintained and ranked in the top 15 provinces and cities nationwide with the highest foreign investment attraction in the country. Accumulated by the end of 2023, there are 700 domestic investment projects and 369 valid foreign investment projects operating in the province. The bright spot here is that there are many investment projects to expand production and business. This shows that the province investment environment is increasingly improving, creating the confidence for investors, making investors feel secure when investing in the province. The second bright spot here is that the investment projects in industrial park have progressed in disbursement of investment capital as well as quite fast project implementation progress, contributing to the economic growth of the province. Promoting the achieved results, Thailand currently continue to focus on implementing measures to remove obstacles for investment projects, including the public investment. Along with that, the province has accelerated the disbursement of public investment to put the cash flows into circulation, enhance access to capital for businesses and the people, contribute to consumption growth, and promote economic growth also. The province will also review all resources, especially those that can be mobilized and added to the economic growth. Second, focusing on implementing the projects synchronously and on schedule for the key areas that already have invested policies, especially projects with regional connectivity. The third is also paying attention to and supporting businesses, especially investment projects of businesses that already have policies, to jointly mobilize socialized resources to contribute to the GDP. And with the spirit of innovation, creativity, and responsibility to accompany investors, especially always sharing and improving the investment environment, the province has now become an attractive and friendly investment destination, welfare, safety, prosperity, and development of domestic and international investors also.
That's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.